A highly advanced alien race has contacted Earth for diplomatic relations. However, things quickly go wrong when the alien spaceship crashes into Earth and two men looking to make money find him. What will happen to Earth now? Hello guys, welcome back to The Village. Today I will be telling you the story of the 2019 Chinese sci-fi comedy movie called Crazy Alien. Sit back and enjoy the video. Before we begin, I want to say that many of you are not subscribed to our channel yet. Many videos are coming and they're only a click away. We start in outer space, in a space station. Captain Zach Andrews takes a DNA ball with human DNA and puts it in a machine. They are exchanging the DNA with an alien civilization. Down on Earth, we see the president of the superpower nation, Armonica. Not America, mind you. Armonica. He replays the message from the alien, which says that they want to establish diplomatic relationships. The video shows how the DNA will be exchanged by coating the DNA ball from earlier with saliva. The president reaffirms that this meeting with extraterrestrials should be kept a secret from other nations. Up in space, Captain Andrews goes to the alien pod. The alien is resentful at being assigned as diplomat to a lowly planet like Earth and tells the captain to hurry up. However, Captain Andrews is, how does one put it gently, an idiot. He instead takes a selfie for his TikTok. When the camera flashes, the alien mistakes it for aggression and prepares to attack him. But suddenly, a satellite hits him. At an amusement park in China with lots of fake versions of landmarks from around the world, a showman, Zhang Hao, shows tricks by his monkey, Huan Huan. However, his crowd is small and utterly uninterested. The monkey goes for audience participation and chooses one of the men. The man does not care and leaves. Zheng's friend, Shen Tengfei, comes and teases his monkey show. Shen is a wine merchant, and he offers Zheng an investment in his business. Zheng declines. Later, he shows the manager an idea of a show inspired by E.T. The manager declines it and says that the monkey show will be replaced by a hot pot shop. So, Zheng prays to the animal goddess and promises not to give up the monkey entertainment that has been passed down for generations in his family. Suddenly, the alien spaceship from earlier comes down to Earth. The alien escapes in a small pod while the main ship crashes into the river. The alien pod gets stuck near the fake Eiffel Tower, and when it tries to climb down, it falls. Hearing the commotion, Zheng goes to check and sees that Huan Huan has been caught by some debris. As he prepares to take his monkey out, he sees the alien. He takes the unconscious alien to Shen. Zheng tells him that it must be a primate monkey. He takes its collar and tries to put it on himself. Things around him start to move. He removes it without realizing anything. The doctor next door fixes up Huan Huan and says that her leg has been broken and will need time to recover. Suddenly, the alien wakes up and tries to push them with its telekinetic powers. It does not work and it realizes that its collar is with Zheng. It tries to take it back, but the two humans easily overpower it. Elsewhere in Armonica, John Stockton is recruited by the government to find the missing alien. John is kind of a wild ball, unpredictable, but intelligent. He even takes his friend's clothes instead of bringing in his own. At the amusement park, Zheng is sad that Huan Huan will not be able to perform for the next 100 days. So he makes a new plan, to train the alien, which he still thinks is a monkey. Being a creature of one of the most advanced civilizations, the alien does not listen to what Zheng commands it to do. However, when Zheng whips it, it feels pain for the first time in its life and quickly obeys him. Later, as Zheng works on the fence, the alien tries to take the collar back. It takes a picture with it, but falls. The Armonicans receive this image and try to determine where it came from. They see the structure and think that it's in Brazil, and they go there. Well, since this is going to be a waste of time for you anyway, hope you get some good pictures while you're there, buddy. They find nothing more than smuggled meat. In China, the alien tries to entice Huan Huan with a banana to get the collar. She takes a picture of the Moscow castle, and the Armonicans rush all the way there. They get into a shootout with the military with no results, as expected. In China, the alien takes a picture of the pyramids, and the Armenicans go there. John thinks that the alien is sightseeing. Back in China, the director goes ahead with his plan to turn the place, so Zhang shows off the alien's empty cage. He goes to Shen, who has taken the alien to sell it for $15,000. Shen gets angry that Zhen won't sell the monkey and kicks the cage. The poor alien is the victim here. He says that anyone can train monkeys, so Zhen challenges him. If he can train it, he can keep the alien. So Shen commands it to do random things, and it does them. When they start arguing, the alien escapes on a car. They follow it to a market, but the alien takes their cycle and escapes. They follow it back as the alien climbs into Shen's store. It takes the collar back and puts it on. Ooh, these guys are screwed. With the theme song from 2001, A Space Odyssey rocking in the background, it uses its telekinetic powers to scare the crap out of these two humans. He can now speak and tells them to kindly flower off. It raises its spaceship out of the river and goes towards fixing it. Then it takes a picture of Zhen and Shen and sends it to the Armenicans. The president is just too damn frustrated about the new piece in the puzzle. The alien then takes them captive in Zhang's home and angrily looks over them as they try to apologize. So it brings the cycle forward and Shen rides it. However, the alien has its eyes on Zhang. So Zhang does the same things that the alien did for him, including serving it alcohol. It asked why they were so mean to it when it was not its fault for dropping into Earth. Zhang and Shen apologize and drink. The alien also drinks the alcohol. It immediately gets tipsy and actually enjoys it. So Zhang and Shen, who have now been chained together like a married couple, put up a feast for it. Shen tries to convince it to join his alcohol business, but the alien replies by burning the cash. Then it makes him float while Zhang does some acrobatics. The alien brings out the DNA ball and tells him to put it in his mouth. Not understanding, Zhang swallows it. Even the alien is shocked and shows that it wasn't supposed to be swallowed, so it angrily turns him upside down and tries to force it out. Suddenly, it pukes up some nasty green stuff and falls unconscious. Zhang quickly takes the collar back and calls the police. He brings the police forward, but Shen denies the existence of an alien and says that Zhang just drank too much. He sends the police away and calms down Zhang. Inside, Shen has stored the alien in a vat to turn it into alcohol. Zhang is absolutely disgusted by the sight and pukes. Meanwhile, the Armenicans finally end their world travel and come to China. They find the amusement park with all the landmarks that confused them, and John internally screams in frustration. Zhang and Shen are drunk from last night's partying, but they wake them up. The translator asks them about the alien. Meanwhile, John drinks the alien alcohol without realizing that the alien is inside the vat. After all, the Armenicans have never seen the alien before. The Armenicans find the alien's suit and the spaceship. Thinking that it's in there, Captain Zach Andrews, the man who started it all with his selfie, goes to look but finds the ship empty. When John starts to get angry at Shen, Zhang brings out Huan in the alien spacesuit. The Armenicans make way for her as she enters the spaceship. They take the spaceship to the Armenican embassy and bring Zhang and Shen along. In order to hide it from the Chinese government, the Armenicans cover up the whole thing with a football game. They lock up Zhang and Shen and ask them how to bring out the alien. They agree to help. Zhang comes up with a plan and shits out the DNA ball, which he hides. Then he opens the spaceship just like he saw the alien do and calls out Huan. When one of the cameramen tries to fix a flash, Zach Andrews stops him. Good thing the dude is learning something. Meanwhile, Zhang brings out his showmanship and pretends that he's talking to the alien ambassador. He brings out the DNA ball and pretends that the alien in front of him has given it to him. John volunteers to give his DNA and goes inside. Huan bows at him, so John also goes down on his knees. As Captain Zach instructs him, John puts the ball in his mouth. The ball that had just come out of Zhang's body. Ew! They all clap in success and let Zheng and Shen go. However, Zheng wants to go back and save Huan Huan. Shen fights him and does not want him to go back inside. Inside, Huan Huan starts acting strangely and enters a pipe, leaving the DNA ball behind. Huan Huan finds Jen and they escape in the car. Inside, John is informed that the DNA ball also has traces of monkey and poop. That's gotta hurt his ego, man. At the amusement park, Zheng digs the floor to dig the alien. Huan Huan wears the collar and goes near the alien. The blue energy is passed between them and the alien enters Huan Huan's body. When Zheng tries to take the alien's body, Huan Huan, now the alien, stops him and demands to know what is happening. Zheng gets scared shitless and tries to explain what is happening. John comes in just then and angrily shoves the ball down Zheng's throat. He then takes the alien and punches it till it bleeds. In its anger, it throws him around. John tries to fight back, but the alien is just too good, like the Monkey King Wukong. Zheng tries to escape in the car, but the alien lifts it and drops it on John, who breaks his leg. The alien calls the entire human race pathetic, and that the monkey showman is the most pathetic of them all. He then commands the spaceship to disappear from the Armenican facility and appear in outer space. As he charges up the ship, Zheng comes outside, pees in front of him, and teases his small stature. He then revs up the car and rushes it at the alien, who stops it with his staff and throws it at some miniature buildings. They crash much of the park. The alien then approaches to kill him, but Shen arrives and bangs a small gong. Huan Huan's monkey body reacts to the sound and the alien within struggles. Zheng then plays their show song and Shen whips the air. John also takes up the gong. The monkey's body plays the cycle on reflex while the alien fights for control. The alien flies off to the air away from the sounds. From a distance, it throws all three men all around the compound. Then it comes to Zheng and swears at him like a frickin' sailor. Just as it is about to stab him, Zheng shows him the banana, which Huan Huan really loves. The alien starts losing control again, and Zheng quickly takes off the collar. Sometime later, Zheng and Shen eat some lunch. They have suffered some damages to their body, but thankfully they are both alive. They put the alien in the vat again. However, the alien comes out wearing the collar. They immediately kneel before it, but the alien is not vindictive. It is drunk from being inside the vat and instead does Tai Chi. Then it summons its spaceship and drunkenly leaves while taking some souvenirs. Before leaving, it takes the DNA ball back and declares that diplomatic relationships have been established. Meanwhile, John has assembled a task force to attack the monkeys of the Congo, thinking that some of them could be aliens. God bless Armenica? And that's where the movie ends, folks. Watch another movie displayed on the screen. Subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on our many future videos to